Happy Friday! Are you guys ready for the best show ever? Welcome to Date Night with Connie and Chrissy. I'm your host, Connie Henriquez, and I have my co-host here,
Marge.
Crazy Chrissy Bogue.
Marge is gone.
Marge is gone.
I was Marge last week. Thanks
You lost your voice, but you got it back.
Yes.
Just want to say a big thank you for our first amazing show last week. Didn't you have fun?
Yes. Shout out to Brandon
Arizari, who's not here today. He's out partying tonight.
Butler Bowie took the night
Bowie.
off.
He did.
So now who's going to bring me my drink?
Who's going to bring... Well, you never know.
Call in if you want to be our butler.
No, because we don't know the number offhand.
We'll get it at commercial break.
Exactly. So we're very excited for tonight's show. We have two very awesome guests. We have...
And they're very beautiful, by the way.
They are. We're so lucky. We have like the best, beautiful guests ever. So we have our first guest, who is actually someone that I met years ago. She's a life coach and business strategist, and her name is Laura Ann Aliverdi. So we have her here today.
Yes.
And then we also have Chrissy, who's our next beautiful guest.
Mickey May will be on later in the show.
Cool.
She's been a singer and a ring card girl for Ring of Combat. I know that family very well.
Right, you do.
Because I'm in the
Actually,
UFC world, so it's cool to have her on.
Exactly.
Yes.
We love.
She's a model and a singer, an actress.
And she's been in
And
a
she's
number of
beautiful.
magazines.
Yes, she's been Miss Howard TV.
Really?
2012.
We have to
Yep. I
ask
love
her about
Howard.
that. What
I love
exactly
Howard
is Miss
Stern.
Howard?
Oh, it's a TV show he used to have.
All right, cool. We love Howard Stern. So we're
I love
excited for
him.
that. So we're going to have a really, really great show. But of course, we have to start with our Start Loving Life tip.
Oh, yeah.
Hear that, Janice? Start Loving Life tip. So our tip today is, in life, you could be anything you want. Do not settle if you're not living the life you want. Go after it. So we have two very cool people with two different businesses. We have our life coach and business strategist, and then we have our promotional model, actress, and singer. So we're going to get right to it because we're excited for today's show.
Well, wait, I got to just...
Oh, wait, that's right.
Yeah, first of all, we got to do the bestie of the week.
Janice, it's time for
What the
Chrissy's
heck?
bestie of the week.
Oh, my God.
The latest tips and tricks
All right,
of what's
listen.
going on.
You know how everyone's obsessed with the selfie?
Yes, we like wait.
Obviously,
Oh my gosh.
there's selfies everywhere. Well, now you could put a
This is actually
selfie
really cute. I love it.
on a cookie.
And look who's on the selfie.
I hope you guys could see it.
Can
It's
you
us,
see it?
without me dumping the whole thing out.
Right. Now, what's so cool about
You could do
this?
chocolate chip. You could do oatmeal. You could go to selfiecookie.com. Now, what's cool about this is a great party favor.
It is, yes.
If you're getting married, engagement.
But what's the best?
But the best that I love about it is you could put a picture of you and your current boyfriend and stick it to your ex. That's
Send it in the
my...
mail.
That is my
Not
bestie
that
of the
we're
week.
encouraging that. We're
Yep.
certainly not encouraging it.
I am. I'm encouraging it, guys.
But wouldn't that be an
I'm encouraging
awesome, like, get back at you gift?
Yeah. That's
Anyway,
what I'm
I
saying.
think that's very cool. I've never seen a selfie cookie. So there you go. If you
I
need
just
a great
gotta,
gift.
I just gotta give a shout out to my 7-year-old nephew.
What the heck?
He drew me the Van Gogh Starry
I
Night.
love it.
Look how beautiful that is for 7 years
That
old.
is super. He's
my
talented.
my other nephew Mason, he's like an encyclopedia.
He
He
should
knows
be our
every
next guest.
he knows every dinosaur and shark and what they do. So they're both brilliant.
I love it. We
Love
have an
you,
artist in the
boo-boos.
family.
Love you guys. So
Anything else? I don't want to miss anything else.
No, the selfie cookie is awesome though.
I think I love it.
I'm gonna eat one after the show.
I think
I don't think our guests eat the cookies though. That
No,
when you see their
they
bodies,
definitely not.
I don't think they eat these
Definitely not.
guys. But I do.
But I love it. And I love that our
Me too.
picture's on it.
Me too. You could do anything.
I think it's adorable.
Well, when I meet my soulmate, me and my soulmate
There
will be
you go.
going.
You should send him
Then I'm gonna
pictures
send
of
it to my ex.
Of yourself. Of yourself to him.
All right, so let's introduce
So
our
let's get
beautiful
to
first
it.
guest.
So our first guest is, again, life coach and business strategist Laura Ann Aliverdi. And again,
Yeah.
I met Laura, which I was actually very fortunate years ago, being in the life coaching industry. I actually went to a fundraiser at Adelphi University. And I ran into Laura, and we just totally hit it off. So I think she's super cool. She has a
cool.
great business that's located on Long Island. We actually work with a lot of events together. So welcome, Laura.
Hi, thank you
Welcome,
guys
Laura.
so much for
Welcome.
having me.
We're
I'm
so
glad that you wore
excited.
a black because it goes well with the
Well,
pink chair.
exactly.
I love it.
Exactly. You don't blend right in.
Right. We told her
Gotta
to wear
stand
pink. That was
out.
a good
I
idea.
know. Actually, we maybe shouldn't do that next time.
Yeah. You're sipping your
So-
Tito's. Tito comes
Sorry.
first.
Sorry. All
We're
right.
only doing a live show. The T.O. comes first.
So, you know that.
I know.
Really? Really?
I know.
So Laura, all right, so tell me, because I'm very excited. We want to hear about your business. We want to
Yeah.
hear what you're up to. So tell me who do you work with? How do you help them? Just kind of give us some basics.
So I work with a lot of people who feel stuck in their life.
Okay.
Maybe they don't like their job. They really want to do something else. A lot of people are just not honest about what they really, really want to do. They like bury it. So I really help bring that out of them and really get them to their next level wherever they're trying to go in life.
Yeah, because that's really common, right?
Right.
I work with a lot of entrepreneurs that want to make stuff happen. And I just work with a lot of people that just want to be happy, and find happiness amongst the chaos too. So it kind of is a
Right.
range from, people just totally shifting their mindset to people actively, taking steps to get somewhere. And I actually work virtually, so I do get to work with people all over the world.
That's
So it's
cool.
been really cool because I've gotten to like 8 countries. So
Wow.
and I love my clients so much. I get to work with some amazing people that are, just starting to take some action in their life and
You
do
Skype
some
them?
amazing stuff. I do everything over the phone.
Okay.
I don't
cool.
like to see the people.
Yeah.
I like when I
You
hear-
don't? Really?
I don't.
Wow,
When
okay.
I get distracted because when I'm in my zone doing my like strategizing and everything, I like to like really, feel their energy around not just what they're saying,
cool.
but just the way they're saying it, and I can tune in so much more
Okay.
when I'm not seeing them.
Okay.
So it really helps me to guide them in the way that they want to go, because I don't really tell them what they should do with their life or
Right.
how they should go about things until I find out what they want to do.
Now let me ask you a question though. How do you deal with the different time zones?
Well,
Isn't that hard?
No, because when you have your own business and people want to work with you, they'll conform to what when you say you're available. So I have a nice online scheduler, and people can see when I'm available and book me. And if there's not a time for them and it's not going to work out, then it's not going to work out. I don't really.
So do you have
wake
any
up at 2 in
clients?
the morning.
Do you have any clients that wake up at 2 in the morning to talk to you?
No, I do have some that I'll talk to at like
Imagine.
11 o'clock at night.
All right.
That's probably
Okay.
like the weirdest, or like 6 o'clock in the morning.
You're
their
getting
time.
junk dialed.
I had one client like in the Philippines, and that was like a big time difference. But
Wow.
most of my clients are from Long Island because that's how people just know
Okay.
me.
Now, what tools or strategies do you teach people when they first come to you?
So it really depends on what they're coming to me with and
Okay.
what I see that's stopping them or what's in their way. So like
Okay.
that's the first thing I do is really figure out why they are in the place they are, whatever that is, whether it's just
Right.
not moving forward, plateauing, or if it's just down in the dumps, whatever it is. I'm trying to figure out why they're there.
Okay.
And I point that out to them first and then show them exactly how to get out of that from there. And I kind of have like a method that I take people through. And, the first step is always finding out what the story is, because there's a
Right.
story that we all tell ourselves as to why
Exactly.
we're not where we want to be. Whether it's because of the economy, or
Right.
because they live here and they really need to be living there, or because of this
Right.
job, or whatever it is, that's the story. And changing that story is really the first thing.
That's key.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Now,
I
how
have
do you-
like a whole method that I go through, and I have an
Okay.
online program where I kind of outline my whole method, and this is new and this is really cool, so people can kind of do it themselves.
And what's the name of it?
But
What's it called?
It's called Kick Ass at Life Boot Camp with Laura
Ooh.
Aliverdi.
Okay.
Ooh, love it.
And so, the first week is really uncovering what your story is and
Okay.
showing you how to change that story, because that right there is just, it's huge. And
Yeah.
it really is a wake-up call for people. Like, I had a girl recently who was saying that she was doing what she loved, but she wasn't making any money. And I said, what do you do? She said, I'm a blogger. And I said, great. She goes, well, bloggers don't make any money. And I was like, oh,
really?
did you
'Cause I know a lot of
ever-
bloggers that make lots of
well, I
money.
said, did you ever hear of the Food Beat? Because she did it was New York Foodgasm was her blog. And
I
she-
love it. That's a great
That's
name.
cool.
Great name.
I
Wherever
hope,
you
I
are.
hope that's the
Keep it
right
up.
name.
Yeah.
She's so cool. Like she did really she did all the food and beer and all kinds of really cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was like, yeah, I know who that is, and I know lots of bloggers that make money. And I'm like, okay, so which one is it?
Right.
Is it that bloggers don't make money? Because now you know lots of bloggers that make money. And then
that's
she was like,
interesting.
she was just like, wow, like I didn't even realize I was telling myself that story. And we all do it, we're humans. I do it all the time too. But I know how to catch myself because I'm used to it.
Right.
But it doesn't mean it's going to stop coming. It's just a matter
Right.
of catching yourself and how bad you really do want to move out of your situation.
So how do you get people to actually go ahead and change their story then?
they have to want to first. Like, they
Yeah.
have to want to make a change, and then I can show them how to do it. Because
Right.
a lot of people like their story. It keeps them safe. It keeps them in the same place.
Yep.
You know, it's like that person that wants to lose weight but never stops
Like
eating
never
food.
changes their
Never
They
diet.
stops
like-
eating the chocolate chip cookies.
They like being heavy
Tito's.
for whatever reason. It serves
Right.
some sort of purpose in their life, and that's when I have to find something else that's going to give them that feeling,
Right.
so that they can lose the weight. And that's where really I got to come in and do my.
Now, what do you do if you have a client who is not wanting to make that change? What do you do?
I usually don't take them on in the first place. I'm pretty good about vetting like who I'm going to work with. I'm pretty like selective.
So what do you say to them?
Well, I just ask them a lot of questions to see, you know, where they're at and how ready they are, and I can just tell if somebody's like ready,
Okay.
like they want to do the work, you know, they want to get out of that situation, or if they're kind of happy, like where they are, they're not gonna invest in coaching anyway. They're not gonna
Yeah.
make that. When I ask people to commit to a coaching program and make that step, that's a huge decision for them. So if they're not ready, they're not usually going to do that. That right there changes people.
That's
when
true.
when you just make
They're
that
like, oh, I'm not
commitment
that
to-
serious. I'm not that
Yeah.
serious.
that's
But-
really how
Right.
I cut people out. It's
Right.
not like I'm not doing it for free. It's not
Right.
like $1. It's like a real time commitment. It's an energy.
It's an
commitment.
investment. It's an investment in
Yeah.
yourself. Absolutely.
Say a client comes to you and they feel like they're not getting what they want out of their life. How do you get them to shift that feeling
Where they're not seeing progress?
where they're not seeing progress?
Well, I never had anyone not have progress, but
I like that answer.
If
like
if I think that they're not progressing, I ask them again, like, how bad do you want this? Because, again, it's about letting go of that other story, and sometimes they're not ready to. You know, sometimes there's just some anger and resentment that they're
Right.
loving having. They like being the victim in a way, and they're not ready to be somebody else. And then I ask them again, hey, did you really want this? Because I know, like, we're working together, you pay me a lot of money, and I'll kick them in the butt, and I will. And you can ask some people that have worked with me, and, you know, they'll be like, wow, I can't believe you yelled at me like that, but it totally worked.
That's
It totally
awesome.
worked. Like, you
I can't
saved
believe you
my
gave
life.
me a beat down. I'll take it. I paid you for it.
That's
I'm like
awesome.
not afraid. I'm not afraid to tell people things that, you know, other people won't say,
Right.
and that's
People need that.
And I
They need
pour
a
a lot
wake-up
of love
call.
into giving it to people straight, and that's the way that I do it. It comes from a really good place, and I give them what they need. I'm not afraid of,
Right.
you know, what they think of me.
Right. No, well, you are helping them though. They just
Right.
don't realize
Yeah.
it at the time. But then they
you
look
like
back and
setting
they're
them
like,
straight.
oh. Right.
Yeah.
Do you go ahead.
Laura, what are some of the who is like people that inspire you? Like who are some of the authors that you've read and some people that you're like, oh my god, I love.
I love Tony Robbins.
So do I. I'm obsessed with them. I love
Say
them.
yeah.
I just
Say yeah, like
love
Tony
him.
Robbins. Like, say I. Say I.
Say I.
I
him.
just love the way he can shift people so quickly, and I love like
Yeah.
watching him do that. So, and that's really kind of what I study and the way that I study it. I also like Louise Hay, and I like some
love
more
her.
spiritual people too. I really like Marie Forleo,
Yeah.
who I just found out about last year, really,
really?
and because she does life and business coaching.
I watch her videos.
Yeah, and
And she
they're
was on
and they're
Oprah.
good.
Yeah.
She was on Oprah,
I just
yeah.
love, you know, where she is in her business. She's, you know, from the heart, and it's just so good because she does the more business side
Right.
too, and I love.
And she teaches
I
you
love
how to
talking
do that.
business. I was
Yeah.
a born entrepreneur.
Oh, we got to talk about that.
Yeah.
You were
Sure.
born into this?
I help a lot of people start their own businesses too,
That's
Which is
awesome.
great.
and get
yeah.
out of their jobs. I had like 4 or 5 people quit their jobs so
That's
far this year.
awesome.
And I only work with a few people at a time. So.
Well, and no, this is a
Really?
really good thing because we have a lot of people that watch our show and they're in a job that they don't love.
Absolutely.
So
That's
if
probably
you
most people.
specialize in being able to help people transition from a career that they don't love and that's not fulfilling to something they really want to do, like that's huge.
Right, and I feel like a lot of people, most people get stuck where they know what they want to do, but they
Exactly.
don't know how to make it happen.
Exactly.
Right, and that's
It's-
the thing. Like people don't admit to what they want because
Right.
they don't know how they're gonna get there, and that's
or they
you
feel
know,
like it's impossible.
Right.
And they're like, oh, I'll
Exactly.
never make all the money, whatever.
Right.
exactly, and it's a lot to do with that's part of the story, and it's a
Yeah.
lot to do with what other people say and tell them,
Right.
and really the other people just don't have the balls to do it themselves.
Right.
Do you think
So-
that's what it is? Or when someone comes to you and says, this is what I want to do, but I don't believe that this is possible, or how can I believe that this could happen for me? If
Well-
my dream job is this, how can I believe that that will really happen?
One of the girls that I coached early on came to me with very scattered things she wanted to do. And I was like, what do you really want to do? Because I don't think it's any of these things.
Right.
It was all this crazy stuff. And she said, well, I want to own my own brewery, but that'll never happen. Followed it up with, that right away.
Right.
And, I said, why? Tell me all the reasons why not, and I literally will go through each one and prove them wrong, or they have to prove them wrong, either doing research and, it really depends how bad you want it. You can literally have anything you want in this life.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how do you get them to believe? That's the hard part. I think most people.
Well, one of her
suffer with.
things was money. How I don't have any money to open a brewery. And
Now,
I
did
said,
she have a
okay.
job already?
She did, and she hated the job.
Okay.
So she was like, I don't know what to do next. Should I go back to school for this? Should I do this? So she had a list.
That's always
They
the
were all
answer. Should I go back to
crazy.
school? Like, I don't know
Yes,
about that.
and that's why I tell people, like, I save them a ton of money. You don't have to go back to school and spend 4 years, figuring out what
And
you
a big
want.
loan.
'Cause I can help you in 3 months. So
Cool.
yeah, so she,
Thanks.
her money was one of the things. She doesn't have the money to open the brewery, so I told her that, there's angel investors, and we
Right.
started strategizing ways that she could get the money, because I don't like
Okay.
obstacles. I like finding the workaround. I'm all
Yeah.
about the workaround. All right, cool, that's an obstacle. You don't have money, so what can we do now?
I like
And yeah, and that's in we'll get to that later, but I have a
Alright.
free guide, and it kind of walks you through doing
Oh,
this
cool.
stuff. 'Cause
So
she-
you can give that to
very
our
good.
listeners, right?
and she
before the end.
does
Okay.
own her own brewery now, and it's the Mustache Brewing Company.
Wait,
in
what is it
Riverhead.
called?
Mustache Brewing Company in Riverhead.
Oh my God, we gotta go there. We'll
We
shoot there. We're
totally-
gonna
It's
shoot
amazing.
an episode
Lori and her
there.
husband own it, and they're
I love it.
amazing. And they're such an inspiration. I mean,
What?
it's so amazing to watch her.
So
And
how?
I only coached her for a short period. Like, she took this to a whole new level. She's
But because
so
you
great.
believed in her, and a lot of people just need that essence of you believing in them, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Holy crap, I really can do this!" Like,
Yeah.
Right.
So that's amazing.
People need encouragement.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of it is getting into the right mindset where you are now in your life.
Mm-hmm.
So when people come to me in a job they don't like, I make them like their job first.
Okay.
I know it sounds like
How do you do that if you
counterintuitive.
really
No,
hate
but
your
you
job?
have to- 'cause you
How
have
do you
to-
do
you
it?
have
That's a
to-
good question.
You have to
How do you do
appreciate
that
where
really
you
easy?
are before
Yeah.
you can move on. Otherwise, you attract the same crap.
Exactly.
Well, guys, how do you do
So
it?
exactly.
How do you do it, guys?
When you're going around complaining about your job all the time,
Yeah.
you're having that crappy story.
You're
that
right.
You tell yourself.
You are absolutely right.
And then you're like kind of vibrating at this low level
Right.
of energy.
And then you
you're
attract
gonna
another crap job.
You just
Exactly.
touched upon something, the vibration. How do you
Mm-hmm.
raise your vibration?
Well, by finding like, if someone doesn't like their job, I'll say, why do you work there? What do you get out of it? Do you get a paycheck?
Right.
So a lot of times I get a paycheck, I get flexible hours,
I have
can pick up my
insurance.
kids.
Yeah.
And I'll say, do you like anyone at work? Yeah, like this one girl I made really good friends with,
Right.
Things like that. And I said, great, this sounds like great. I want you to focus on those things. I
Okay.
want you to go to work and I want you to notice those things. You get more of what you focus on.
Right. So you're changing your focus.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Because people bury all that stuff that is good and they just bury it in the stories of all the stuff that's bad. Because it's easier.
That was a good
It's
point.
like a habit. Yeah.
It
So
is,
that's how you
but
raise the
most people do
vibration, and you can't go starting a business if you're feeling like crap and like drained
Right.
and like a victim. It's not going to work. So I raise people up first, and then they move on to the next thing that they want to do.
I love it. I want to go. I'm gonna take a session right after
I
this.
do a free consult to see if
Oh,
we
there
can
you
work
go.
together.
I'll be there tomorrow.
There you go.
So are you free at 11 a.m.?
You're doing amazing.
I'm just
I don't coach on Saturdays.
You're like a top producer.
I'm just
Knock
kidding.
it
I'm
off.
just kidding.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's always a way up. There's always a new level
Absolutely.
to get to.
There always
And all
is.
of my strategies and techniques I use on myself every time I go to a new level because I get stuck too. It's like,
Right.
okay, how do I get from here to here now? And how do I get from here to here? And there's
Right.
a process that I just constantly go
Right.
through.
I believe everybody should be working on themselves, and most
For
people
sure. And
It's like,
investing.
it's like the only investment that actually
Yes.
you get a return on.
Yes,
Like
and
forever.
it's the last thing people invest in. They like
really
send their
is.
kids to like the moon and back,
Yeah.
and then they don't
Exactly.
do anything for themselves. And it's
I'm like, dude,
people,
freaking
yeah, should
invest money
definitely
in personal
invest
development.
There'd
in
probably be
yourself.
less horrible relationships out there and
Yeah.
less divorces if people just went to
Well, 'cause
therapy
it's all
and
about
worked
being
on
happy
themselves.
and not relying on a guy or something. It's just like getting a life.
Right.
Life.
Right.
And be happy.
Now,
People
do you,
love people.
speaking of that, do you get a lot of women coming to you about not finding
love,
love
or
and
soulmates?
they're sad that they haven't met
You know,
the
it's funny. A
person?
lot of my clients have pretty supportive husbands lately,
Okay.
and it's been really cool because
That's
I have
good.
them
'Cause
losing
that's a
their
lot
jobs,
easier.
right?
Right.
So it's really cool. But I do get people that want a relationship too, and I usually don't work with them on that. I work with them on the rest of their life because I
Right.
know that's why they're not in the good relationship.
And the relationship happens when you work on your life. It's
Exactly.
like just a byproduct
So I
of it.
kind of don't go, okay, I'll tell you how to get a guy. Like,
Right.
it's not really that. It's like, okay, well, let's figure out why you don't. Like, what's stopping you? What's in the way? And we deal with all of that stuff.
I love it.
Do you get a lot of people coming to you that have just gone through a breakup? Do you help with that breakup?
So if
Coaching.
it's like almost the one person I don't like to work with is
Oh,
someone
wow.
that literally just went through a breakup
Why?
because
like it.
it's a
That's
matter
great.
of the heart.
Yeah.
And if they're sad about it, they're gonna be sad about it. There's
Right.
nothing I can
How are you
tell
gonna raise
them.
their vibration?
Like, you gotta mourn things,
Yeah.
you know? And I'm not about being positive all the time. It's about managing yourself, and you've gotta have that time to feel sad, and you've gotta have that time to
Right.
feel mad. And that's important. So if they literally just broke up and they're a mess, I'm not gonna help them. They need to.
Well, they probably do.
Go
They
through
reach out to you though if they break out. If they're in, I don't think
Once
so.
in a while, and more guys than girls, actually.
Really?
Or sometimes I'll do a shorter thing with them to see
Right.
if they're really serious about this, or if they just wanted to get the girl back, or whatever
Right.
it is.
Interesting.
And sometimes that works out too, and that's really all that they do
Came
need.
for. Well, then you
So it
serve
really
the
depends,
purpose.
and that's why I do the consult to really make sure that we're the right fit to work together. And I don't want to waste people's time, and I want them to, get the right.
Absolutely.
guidance
Do you
that
get
they
a
need.
lot of male clients?
Yeah, I have like 40% male right now.
Wow.
Actually, attracting a lot more women lately.
All right, so good. So you're
Yeah.
in a little bit of a verge of women. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, our audience is probably mostly women.
Well, it could be both.
Not tonight with our two
I
hot
know.
chicks.
Exactly. It could be both.
You're boosting our ratings. Thanks. So, but you went to school for marketing, I saw on your.
I went to school for psychology, and then I
psychology.
switched to marketing.
But wait,
did graduate from
Oh.
marketing.
Laura has great advice for single chicks
Yeah,
that are looking to date, right?
that's someone. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what everyone is here for.
Exactly. So let's make sure we get to that. Sorry,
All right.
Laura. God, give us a tip.
Okay.
Tip number
one. Tip number one. Now I forgot all my tips, right? Okay. So one is to not want the guy so bad. Like the guy.
You don't want to
can't
be desperate. That like
Yes.
such a turnoff.
Yeah.
They can't be like the thing
Right.
that makes you happy, right? So you've got to have your own stuff. You got to have your own thing. You got to keep your own appointments. I remember I read the book Why Men Love Bitches.
I
a long time ago, and I love recommending that book.
And why men marry bitches as well.
Yeah, I
There's
didn't
a
read that
sequel.
one.
But the funny thing is,
I read it
you
years
look
ago.
at the title like bitches, but then bitches mean bitches. Wait, babes in total control of themselves.
Yes.
or something?
I don't remember.
Like having their own life, like what you always
yeah,
teach.
it's about having your own life.
Not
It's
being a
so
literal
true.
bitch. It's
yeah,
about
it's
having
about
your
having
own-
your own life and then meeting a guy that's on that same level.
Right.
Not necessarily, the completion of my life as a guy.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, all right, go ahead. Yes.
And then going back to that story that we tell ourselves a lot of times when we're beautiful and single, like, oh, there's no guys out there for me.
Mm-hmm.
All the good guys are taken. My guy lives in some other state. And
Oh
all
God.
that is, again, a story.
Right.
And, when we tell ourselves these stories, we have to be right. So we will look for evidence to support that. So it's like, see, that guy's taken too. See, I
Right.
told you.
Right.
And you're just like proving yourself right over and over again. So you got to change the story. Like, the right guy is looking for me too right now.
Exactly. I think that's the most freeing thing to think about.
Yeah.
Right, but what if he's still not showing up?
You
What
have
if
to
you're
get
doing
a
all
life.
that?
You have to get a life first. And you have to be doing what you love and exploring different things and trying different things. And then you meet new people with common interests.
Okay.
Yeah, and doing things that you like to do is where you're going to find people that like doing those things as
Exactly.
well.
Exactly.
That's a good point too.
Exactly.
Where could women go to meet good quality men? Not
Well,
in a bar,
it's-
obviously.
It's not about good quality men, but the person that's right for you, right?
Right, true.
So
Very
if you
true.
like football, you can go to a place where they're watching football.
Right.
If you want a businessman, you're going to have to go to an after work happy hour.
Okay.
So it's really not about the quality guy or the perfect
True.
guy. And, that's another tip I have too, is people are always looking for the guy.
Right.
And they're going to have this and they're going to have that. And really, I would encourage people to think about how they want to feel in the relationship.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, they want to be in a relationship.
Right.
It's not so much they want this guy, because
Right.
it's like,
Right. It's
This-
how you feel in it.
They don't
right.
want
So
just
you want to
anything.
know and you want to visualize, how do you
Right.
feel when you're with this person? How do they make you feel?
Right.
And go on that rather than like your checklist of things.
Okay.
Right. Especially because very often when you learn someone's personality, Right. How many times have you met someone and you're like, oh, maybe they're not the most attractive person, but when you get to know their personality, you're like, oh my God, he's totally hot.
Right.
Yes.
Just because you like his
My
personality.
sister-
And it goes the other
Always
way
tells
too.
me
Right, exactly.
They
but-
start off hot and they get,
Right,
they
and
get
then
ugly.
you're like, oh my God, he's so hot. Like, he's
That
such
was
a jerk.
Yeah.
That was
But
great.
that's totally
He started
true.
off hot and then he
Yeah.
dwindled down.
It's true, though.
I don't think that can happen with Eric Decker, though. I don't
Well,
think I would ever be
he's
disappointed by
hot. You can't.
Yeah, but she's saying if someone's hot and then their person.
But there are times when you have a hot person, you're like, oh my God, he's such a jerk. He's such a tool.
Right.
Or they
that's
don't
true.
treat you right.
Right.
and
It's
that
called
makes-
a tool.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But then somebody that you're not attracted to, then he's funny, and then you start to like. I know.
Right.
I
And
never-
it's based on their personality.
I always
And
go by the attraction first.
She does. She
Well-
does. And that's not a good thing. Like, she's like, honey, I wasn't attracted to that. I'm like, Chrissy, give it
Well,
a
you
chance.
have to be attracted to something. It doesn't
Right.
necessarily have
And it
to
could
be
be his
looks.
personality.
Yeah.
But you have to feel a
Funny.
connection. Am I
You
right?
do, yeah. And I'm not saying looks are not important.
Right.
It's about
No, it's
how
important.
you
Right.
you do have to be attracted to them.
Right.
But when thinking about it, when you're not out in the crowd, thinking about how you want to feel.
Right.
And sometimes the attraction grows when you know their personality.
You sound like my sister. I feel like I'm sitting next to Diana. Diana, thanks for telling me that.
Yeah, Diana. But it's true. Sometimes the personality grows, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's true.
Yep. Passed up a lot of those guys.
Oh my God. My God. It's,
All right. Should we take a break and
Yes.
then come back with the
We're-
beautiful Laura with more
yes,
dating tips?
Absolutely. It's break time.
Go grab a cocktail. Come right back.
Refill.
Tito's.
Stretching under sedation or manipulation under anesthesia is a very gentle, very precise procedure to very slowly release any scar tissue that is formed as a result of a traumatic injury. Many people ask, how does this work? Will I get hurt? Will you stretch me too far? We only stretch the body part to its normal range of motion. After completing the post-MUA rehabilitation program, it's very common that our patients say to us, hey, I can play ball with my kid again. Hey, I can bowl again. Hey, I can enjoy hiking again. This is what makes it rewarding to us as practitioners. Stretch.
Stop the truck! Stop the truck! Thank you.
This is Beth.
Hi. Oh, congratulations. When are you due?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, look at that. Excuse me.
You're totally thin.
You look very sexy.
For life's bleachable moments, all it takes is 3/4 of a cup.
There we go. All right, Laura, give us the last tip of today's show.
All right,
for
one
you.
more tip. If you have a vision board or a dream board where you have a collection of photos of things that you want to bring into your life, if you
Yes.
don't, you should definitely
Like
make one.
Eric Decker. If I
love-
want to bring Eric Decker in my life, I should put.
Are you gonna bring the girlfriend, the wife
Well, that's the thing. If you
I'm just
put a
kidding.
picture of a single guy on your
Okay.
vision board, you're gonna get a single guy. Who wants to be single?
Right.
Right.
All right,
So-
what do I
Or
do?
you're gonna get a married
If you wanna
man,
be
which
in a
you don't
couple-
want.
I was kidding. I mean, I love him though.
If you want to be in a couple, you got to put a picture of a couple doing something that you would like to be doing with your
Oh,
guy.
okay.
So, like for me, I love the beach, so I have a couple holding hands on the beach, like walking into the sunset.
Aw.
I have Beyonce and Jay-Z because I really like the whole
wanna-
power couple,
the whole
like
empire
you know,
thing, yeah.
yes. So I have them on my vision board. Like I
Okay.
have the relationship I want. Again, it's not about the guy; it's about the relationship you want. Because
Right.
at the end of the day, together, that's what you form.
And Laura, are you single?
I am.
Guys,
There
call
we
in
go.
now.
I'm
Call
gonna take my
in. We don't know the number, but just call Madhouse TV,
Next time.
and maybe we'll
Number.
do like The Bachelorette.
Look at Tom's face.
We'll
I
have-
love you. I love you, Tom.
We'll,
Look at
we'll
that.
get some nice eligible men on here.
Yeah, we
and
could maybe do a
Laura will
dating
be
do that.
show. We'll
I'll
do a
totally
dating
do
show with
that.
Laura.
And Mickey, she's
And Mickey.
gorgeous too.
Mickey,
We're
you
gonna have
single
both-
too?
Mickey's single. All right.
All right.
So Laura, listen, thank you so much. We
Thanks
want to
for
have you
having
back on the show.
Tell us about your website.
Yes.
And what freebie you have for our audience.
Go to lauraslifecoaching.com and you can sign up for my free e-guide and audio. It's called What's Stopping You. So anything that's in your way of getting exactly what you want, I take you through what that is, finding out what that is, and how to change it. And there's an audio of me and a workbook, and it's free. So lauraslifecoaching.com, and my online program is kickass@lifebootcamp.com, and it's opening up very soon.
And they should make a vision board.
Make a
That's
vision
what, that's what we
board.
should start to do.
Make sure you don't have any single men on it.
With Eric Decker on it. I'm doing that immediately when I get home.
No, because you can't have Eric Decker on
I-
because he's married. You can have a married man.
Well, guys, I want someone that looks like him.
I know.
If
I
you look
agree.
like Eric Decker, call in now at the number that I don't know.
And now we're gonna have our next guest.
Oh, my
Chrissy,
God.
tell us who our next guest is again.
Well, do I even need to?
No, you
I mean,
don't.
just look at her.
No, I know. She's adorable.
Nikki
we love you.
May.
Hi.
She's your
Hi,
singer,
guys.
model,
I
actress.
know. So let me say. Well, let me ask the first question.
Okay.
So what do you ideally go by? Like, what is your profession?
What do I go by? Like,
Yeah, like a promo. Are you like a promo
no,
model?
no. That was
That was back in the day.
I still do promos. I can't say that. Just singer, actress. You know, I want to keep it simple because you don't over. You know, when
Right.
you give too many titles, people are like, oh,
I know. That's why we didn't even know what to call you.
Maybe we'll have you sing a little bit for us.
oh,
Really?
What can you
do? Like an
sing?
impromptu.
I gotta. No,
What can
I'm
you
kidding.
sing
You
from?
gonna do like a Mariah?
Anything you want. Anything you want.
Is that true?
What's a good song?
Yeah, I don't know.
Mariah- What's a good love song? Since our show's
love
about
song?
dating. How about
wants
to?
Taylor,
Yeah.
Taylor Swift, Shake It Off?
Don't you like a torturous song?
All right, fine.
Nobody wants love songs.
All right, come on, guys. Am I the only one that believes in love
This is
here?
about single ladies.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Are you single? Oh, you are single.
Beyonce.
Are you singing?
Oh, yeah,
Crazy
do you
in
sing?
Love? How about
Up
Crazy in
in the
Love?
club, just woke up, doing my own little thing.
Oh, that's good.
Decided to dip, and now you wanna, cause another brother noticed me.
I like that.
Up
That
on-
was a great.
Okay.
She's bluesy.
Whatever.
I like
I love
that. You
it.
know what? I love
I
the
love it.
blues.
Oh,
I love that.
I love all that stuff.
So you
All right.
always knew that you could sing? Were you always
Yeah, did you
into-
take singing lessons?
I did.
Oh, you did.
My sister sang. My sister sings. So
Oh.
I think
Aw.
it. Yeah, I got it from her.
So how old were you when
in
you
the
started?
family. My dad
When you
sings.
started singing lessons?
Later on, but I always sang. My sister sang,
Oh.
and then it was kind of my dad sang.
Aww.
So it runs in the fam.
It runs in the family.
Do you guys sing together? Your
Do you
dad?
like do a
your
chorus?
sister?
No.
I don't know.
Do you do karaoke? Do you
I
do-
have sang with my sister before,
Oh, you have.
and then my dad for karaoke. We did like what is it? The Natalie Cole and
Oh wow.
that song.
Nat
Oh,
King
yeah,
Cole.
yeah.
Nat
Can't
What
even
is
think
it?
of it right
What's
now.
the song?
Oh, it's horrible.
Oh my
I don't
God!
know.
Call in and let us know.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
I really love your voice.
What is that song?
Did you sing at the Capitol fights? The one that I was at, the last Capitol fights?
Not the last one, no.
Oh, okay, I thought you. Okay.
I was at the Paramount though,
Okay.
and I did.
You were?
Yeah.
Wait,
She
you
sings
sang
at the Paramount. We gotta go.
What did you sing?
Well, I sometimes sing the anthem. Sometimes I don't
Okay.
sing it every show, and then
Yeah.
I sang New York, Empire State of Mind with Alicia Keys. I did my own little
Yeah,
thing
the little
because
thing.
that's like me
That's
a
so
rap.
cool.
Of course. Of
So I
course.
just did the whole New York.
At the Paramount, you did this.
I love it.
What was going on there, or did you?
It's fights. It's boxing.
Oh, that's what you
For
did.
Joel-
there?
yeah.
Oh.
Star
I haven't
boxing.
been to a boxing a fight there at the Paramount yet. How is it there?
Okay, this is the star boxing. You've been
Okay.
to the other one.
Yes, the New York
okay.
Fight Exchange.
Yeah,
Okay,
because you
this
guys have
is
the common
Ring of Combat.
UFC thread
Yes.
over here.
That's
Robert
MMA.
Santa, Ring Fever.
MMA.
Now
right?
wait, you
Yes,
do MMA, too,
and
right?
UFC.
I did it. I did.
You did. Like
Yeah.
I think that's quite impressive. I think that's very cool.
I don't fight though.
You don't.
You
Wait,
should.
Wait, so
I'm
what do
gonna
you
learn.
do?
Come on.
Wait, so what do you do with MMA? You just train?
I just sing and do the ring carding.
Oh,
That's right. So you
Oh,
started.
no, that's so cool. That's so cool. That's
It
so
is
cool.
Well, she's got the body
I
for it.
know.
How do we look
I'm
like
gonna
that?
learn. I'll learn. I'm gonna learn.
What do you need to
It's
look like that?
funny.
Let's start with that.
All right, so
You come to the gym.
Mickey,
All right, I
so
will.
let's see. How did you get started in all this?
I started promotional modeling.
Ah.
And then you said you met Lou
Once-
Neglia, right? That's how you got involved with the MMA stuff.
Yep, and it was all through social media.
Wow.
So,
Through
I
meeting
love
people
social
through
media.
social-
Social
I know.
media is like free advertising. It's
Who am I
like the
gonna meet?
best ever.
Maybe I'll meet Elvis Duran.
You can meet
Maybe.
anybody.
Maybe.
Who do you want to meet? How about that?
I know.
Anybody
That's a-
from
that's
the
a whole,
E Channel
No, that's a
or
whole other
Elvis
episode. That's a
Z100.
whole other episode. All right, so Mickey, tell us how you got started.
Okay,
did
so
promotional
I went to school for
modeling.
marketing and I started
Oh.
doing the promos for companies,
Okay.
and that's how it started. That's how actually I know Laura.
Laura,
That's
the
so
life
weird.
coach and
Oddly
business
enough,
strategist.
both our guests know each other.
I know. Is that
tonight.
random?
Yeah.
Not really, but
It's the universe.
it's the universe. We love the universe. God.
So yeah, and then it started from that with the modeling thing, and then I wanted to do that to get into the singing, like
All
as a
right.
platform to get into the music.
So
it
now,
started making connections.
what do you spend most of your time doing now?
Singing.
Oh, you do. So singing.
Singing's like, yeah, and
Now, do you perform locally so we can go see you?
yes.
Yay! Tell everybody where
Yeah,
we,
come
where
on.
we
Where
can
can we
catch
find you?
Okay, so there's one band called Fast Five that we're coming
Mm-hmm.
out, Omnipop band, and there's 5 of us, so it's Fast Five. But don't think of the movie. This
Wait,
is
That's
there's
all right.
5 people
This is
in
the
the
band.
in the group in the band, and you're the singer.
Yes.
Okay.
Love
and then
it.
there's also a male singer.
Oh,
Okay.
perfect. Okay.
And then we
I
have
love live
another
music.
band, which is Dance Experience. There's 7 of us.
so you're 2 bands.
So
Yeah.
when can we see you guys perform and where?
Okay. Well, I don't really have anything to give you at the moment.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
Do
I
you
think
have
it's cool that
anything
you have
coming
a
up
band.
There is a couple venues.
All right, where could people, I guess, find it?
Okay. If you go to omnipop.com,
All right.
you'll find us Fast Five.
But
Fast
first,
Five.
We're
what,
a new
what kind
band.
of music is it?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Everything from
Is it
Janis
cover
Joplin.
songs?
Yes,
Oh, I
yes,
love
yes.
Janis
Oh,
Joplin.
okay.
Yeah, cover songs.
Okay, cool.
You have the voice for that.
Yeah. So Janis Joplin,
Absolutely.
who else? Who's like your
Rihanna,
fave?
Oh,
like
okay.
Titanium, Clarity, all those songs.
We're gonna come to a show and
rock
video
songs
there.
to everything, just everything. And then the other one's all dance music. So you all dance. and then
We'll get Laura to come.
Laura
we'll all
can come.
go.
And then and then I'm also doing my own song, which I'm writing with someone. And we just finished writing. We're gonna record, so I can't.
Tell us about that.
Yeah.
I think that's exciting. Like your unique, original.
Yes.
That I love. It's amazing. I mean, we just wrote it. I can't really say much about it.
Can you
Okay.
say the name of it?
Can you
I hope
say
it's not a
anything?
depressing breakup.
It's
We're gonna get her in
inspirational.
trouble.
Oh,
Oh, I
okay,
love that
okay.
then.
It's all I mean,
Okay.
Maybe that could be our theme song for our opening.
yeah. So
All right, so you can't say much about that.
I can't. Right.
That's all right.
But
Sounds
I mean,
that's all
exciting.
right.
I'll come back and give you.
Yeah, of course. It's exciting.
Now you're single, you said.
I just want to say I had a vision board of you,
Oh.
You
Chrissy,
did?
and Colleen, and that's why I'm here
It's
today.
Connie.
Connie.
No way.
Did I have brown hair? Did she have blonde?
It's like, hello, it's Connie. When I call you Chris, I called you. This is Chrissy.
No, Tom.
Chrissy.
before-
No, you're right. I'm
no,
Chrissy.
Tom
Okay.
before was like
Wait.
Connie. Connie said, "I'm like, no, I'm Connie."
Well, he always.
Oh,
looked-
I called you. I looked at her and said Connie. Is that
No,
what
that's
happened?
Chrissy. I'm Connie.
Yeah, yeah.
But
yeah.
she called you Colleen.
No, I know.
Oh, is that
she
what
called
I
me
did?
Colleen.
Oh my God.
That's
Tom,
all right.
Tom thought I was Chrissy
Tom-
before.
You can hit me. You can hit me.
No, that's right.
Not you. I got you right.
Oh.
She can hit me.
She doesn't care. Tom will text me and be
I
like,
have a friend that's
Tom will
why.
text me like 6 a.m. Like, girls, like as if she's sleeping next to
I
me in my
know.
bed. Girls, I need to go over some stuff. I'm like, oh my God, we don't live together.
Right. But let me call
It's
Connie.
fun.
Okay, I didn't have a vision board. I'm sorry.
That's all
All
right.
right, so go ahead. You had a vision board with us on it?
Yeah, so
I'm very
impressed.
flattered.
I heard
Very
you talk about the
flattered.
vision board, so it was funny.
All right, so we're really not on
Sorry.
your vision board. All right, not a
No.
problem.
I don't have a
go.
vision
yeah,
board yet.
I'm all like,
You just crashed my dreams.
yeah, I'm totally lost now. Yeah.
I didn't have a vision
No,
board.
but you're a single girl.
Yeah.
What can you offer? What kind of inspiration can you offer to other single girls out there? Because you're an entrepreneur.
I would say do what you love because a lot of girls, they're scared to do certain things because they think a guy's not going to like them for it.
That's
So
true.
always-
Lord.
A
You
strong,
know those-
a strong
you know those
guy won't
kind?
like it.
Yeah, I do.
I know some of those.
I know
Yeah.
some of them too.
So I just feel like do what you love and you'll find that person. I think when you're looking, you'll never find that person. It will come to you when
Everyone
you're
always says
in
that.
your groove.
It's true.
So you're doing your thing. You're gonna go
Yeah.
out tonight, maybe, and you'll meet somebody.
Exactly.
Really?
I don't think you should like really.
No, no.
Really? If I go out with you,
Don't
maybe.
use this one as a game.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
I
kidding.
think you. I mean,
You probably meet so many fighters, though. if
Oh,
you're
I
doing
have
their-
people. If you're interested, I have some eligible.
Do you know Eddie Truck Gordon? Because I got to ask everybody that who's involved in the fighting world. He's my friend.
Do you like fighters or?
Well, I love my friend Eddie is a UFC fighter,
Chrissy's
so I love
looking for a
him.
soulmate.
I love him. No, I do. I mean, I love everyone that I've met so far in the fighting world has been very humble.
Because UFC is
Very
very like,
nice.
like
I
I've
would've
never
thought they're
met such
very
appreciative
egotistical.
people. Like they're like, oh my god, I love my component. He did amazing. I'm like,
Right,
yeah,
they're
that's
always
amazing.
appreciated.
I love that. That's why
Me
I love
too.
UFC.
Me too.
I love it. I love MMA.
I never would have thought that before I got involved
No,
in it.
but that's why people have the wrong
They do.
perception
They
about
definitely
it.
do.
It's really quite a talent.
Have you been to the fight?
She's
I
gonna come with
haven't,
me.
but I used to watch it like religiously back in the day. Now not so much because they have so many new players. But like Rich Franklin,
Players, like-
I love. Rich Franklin, I love. GSP, I love.
You should come next.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring her to one of mine.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? I'll interview you.
It's fun. It's so much fun.
It is
No,
fun.
I
Energy.
know. I want to go to a real big match.
Well,
do.
we could have went to the one where Eddie was fighting and all the other guys I know that were fighting. We'll go to the
Next
one.
time.
When UFC gets legal in New York, we're gonna go.
I know.
Madison
Like, what's
Square
up with
Garden. We're
that?
gonna go.
Yeah,
we're gonna
exactly.
go. Will you be a ring card girl there?
Same.
So wait,
I love to sing.
are you still doing that? Oh, you are.
I just did it for Starboxing this past weekend. I sang and ring card.
Oh,
She did it at the
perfect.
Paramount, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right here.
So you have that gig. You do that all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And where do you live? Are you local?
Yeah.
Don't have to say.
All right, you don't have to say. But wait, we didn't talk about. Wait,
so much.
so
So
now, what was your experience like on Howard? I love.
Oh yeah,
Howard
what
so
is
much.
that, Miss Howard? Yeah, what is that?
He always had a girl of the month.
Yeah, I
Okay.
remember that.
Miss Howard TV. They
Uh-huh.
would kind of introduce the segments for the month, or
I
did.
love him.
that's what you have to dress in
So
a
did
bikini
you-
as you're doing this.
So
Very
you met
uncomfortable.
Howard?
What
Is
was
he
he
not
like?
adorable?
I met him, but I wasn't literally brought into the room. You know, I was so scared because I thought they were going to do that to me. And you know how he like pinpoint.
Yeah, he like tortured
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I
I
know.
was like, no, I don't want to go through it. But
He'll get you to
um,
say everything.
I would have went in. They just didn't have that day.
Uh-huh.
It was totally different. It was just introducing the segments and
Okay.
stuff. And we
Oh,
did a
so
photo
you didn't
shoot.
actually see him?
I met him. He's
you-
really humble, sweet guy.
he
He
seems
totally
it.
did.
And I love his
Right.
wife too.
And he's totally tall, but he's
Yeah.
adorable.
He's a really nice guy. Yeah.
People have the wrong impression of him.
I know.
Yeah.
I hate when people. He's an entertainer. I mean,
Exactly. That's what it is.
And look, he's made like an empire. out of Howard
Exactly.
Stern.
So that was 2012. You were Miss Howard TV
Yeah, of November.
of November.
Yes.
November. Don't forget the month.
I am
November,
sorry.
November.
right.
I also
Monthly
did Bowling
thing.
Beauties too.
All right, we're gonna get into that next after
Okay.
this break.
After the
Go
break.
grab another cocktail. We'll be back with the very beautiful Mickey
you.
May.
Thank you. Bye.
You really are beautiful, man.
Thank you.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is me, TMC, in the place to be, the greatest MC in history. There will never be an MC greater than me. And right about now, the only place for you to be is with the one and only Madhouse TV. You are the man.
I'm Leland Prater, and I'm down here in St. Augustine, Florida. And you're watching MadhouseTV.com.
You know you already want a Toyota, but when you want more from your Toyota store, you want Smithtown Toyota, where every Toyota comes with Smithtown Toyota's Toyota for Life program, giving you lifetime New York State inspections, lifetime 10% discounts on all parts and service, 2 years of complimentary oil changes, 2 years of scheduled maintenance, and more, all at no cost to you, plus low clear-out deals on every Toyota in stock. Get more from your Toyota store. Hurry to Smithtown Toyota.
I know, just like
Laura wants to. No, you take
And we're back. We're back.
I'm back, guys. Hola.
All right. So, Vicky, so tell us about the stuff that you have going. Yeah, there you go.
Vicky, you could use these at the end.
Tell us about the stuff you have going on in Vegas.
Oh,
okay. So I've done a couple of competitions with Tropic Beauty for the World Finals, and there's another one called Las Vegas International Model Search, which was amazing. With all the
Now, do you work out crazy, like hardcore?
Oh, yeah.
I should be more hardcore because I want to do a competition.
Okay.
So I want to do more.
So what do you consider hardcore workout? Like
Going
an
to gym,
hour?
like, every day.
Like for an hour?
7
More.
days a week.
Some girls go twice.
Damn.
They
That's
tell
what
me-
the fighters do.
I don't go
They
twice,
do.
but they go twice sometimes. Like
More
they'll do
than
a
that.
cardio session and then they'll do the weight session later. I don't know.
Right, yeah, you're right.
I mean,
that's what you
it's a
do
lot.
sometimes? You do like.
I haven't. That's more of a like competition ready.
And you said you want to maybe do bodybuilding contests, right?
You want to do bodybuilding?
Love to.
You have to
I
bulk
mean-
up, don't you? No?
Well, I mean, it's probably a little, because I'm a little thin right now, so I
Yeah.
would have to get more. Yeah, a little
Bulky.
bigger, and then tone.
Well, you already have that down. Do you
thank
not
you.
eat cheesecake or anything like we did last night?
Cheesecake Factory. I love
Do you
it.
drink?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you
Social. But I try not to.
Because it's too many calories, right?
I mean, social is fine. Like vodka, you stick with the.
Oh, yeah. What is your drink? Let's
What's your drink
tell
of
the
choice?
fans out there.
I love dirty martinis.
Okay.
I love margaritas.
Margaritas, I love it.
On the rocks with salts.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I love my Angry Orchard cider beer.
What the hell's that?
That sounds good, actually.
It's like apple tasting. It's a cider.
I like that.
Oh,
That
it's a
sounds
cider.
good.
It's really
Okay.
good though.
Okay.
And then there's like Blue Moon.
Oh, you like Blue Moon? Wow.
And I like red wine.
Interesting.
You know, I love red wine, but
Interesting. You don't like Tito's?
It
it's
makes your
gluten-free.
teeth purple. That's the only thing
That's
I don't want to
true.
mess
And I
with
like
my
cranberry
teeth.
juice with no.
It's
I'm
a
just gonna
spritzer.
keep going
It's
and
a
going and
spritzer.
going.
They have the wine wipes now, you know, that you could just buy and
Wait,
wi-
what?
I'm gonna.
You
Oh
can do
shoot!
that
I
for
was
the
going
rest
to,
of
but
the week.
now I just spilled it.
Wait, what do you mean?
All right, whoever's
I'm
not
always-
watching.
Let
word
me tell
of
you,
the
my
day.
sister and I are always like, I can't have
I'll
red
get
wine
them for
because it's
you.
gonna turn my teeth purple.
That's exactly why
I'll
I
buy it
don't
for
like
you.
to
Right?
drink it when we're going out at
Right.
night because you
Then
look
you
hard.
smile and you're like, oh.
Guys, let's just forget we ever said this, so I can use it for next.
But no, now I think it's called a wipey.
Yeah, don't. I'll buy it for you. It's a
Wow.
wine wipe. It's called wine wipe. Whoever invented it is rich.
But wait, it
We
actually
gotta
takes
think of
the
some.
stain off
Yes.
the teeth?
Yes, I'm gonna purchase them for you.
Really? Because
Yeah.
I'm like
Wine
in
wipe.
I'm in love
Wine
with
wipes.
pressed white strips right now.
Those
I
are
know. I
good.
love those.
They're like
Those work.
amazing. $50? Like
Yeah,
the
no, you
whitest
can't go
teeth
wrong with the
ever.
press.
They do work.
Yeah. Interesting.
Now, so you never eat anything bad? Going back
yeah,
to
of
that diet.
Oh,
All right, fine.
Jesus.
I'm not gonna lie.
Well, how do
So,
you
Mickey,
stay
what's-
so thin?
What's new in
Cardio.
Great. I guess I'm gonna go on my treadmill tonight after my Tito's.
So Mickey, what are you up to now? Like what's like the
Yes.
newest thing on your radar?
Where can
Right
anybody
now.
see you next?
Well, let me see. I'm trying to think what to do as far as website.
Well, you said you have shows coming up. But you
I
can't-
do. I'm trying to think where you could find them. I
Right.
guess social media. That's the only thing. Mickey May. MIKKIMAY.
All right,
It's like-
MIKKIMAY.com. And you post everything there.
I do, but I rather people go on like the Facebook. I have
right.
a fan page on there. I have Instagram. I have Twitter.
And they just type in Mickey May.
Yeah.
All right. And so you have some shows coming up, you said. What
Mhm.
else? Anything?
And then I'm just working on a song right now, and there's
All
some
right.
acting.
All right, so
It's
what
coming
what
out
have you
soon.
acted in? 'Cause I know you.
I've done
sure.
some hosting. I've done some acting. I'm SAG-AFTRA. I have something big coming up, which unfortunately I
said-
can't
right.
say anything about.
All right.
No,
that's
but you've
all
been
right.
in a lot of good magazines. Can you
But
tell us
it's
about
a good
that?
thing. This is positive. What? I'll give you more feedback soon. So,
What magazines have you been in? Where?
natural bodybuilding and fitness. I've done. Oh God, I don't even remember.
I think I wrote some.
Natural muscle.
Wait a minute, I could probably remind you. Marathon
This is-
Muscle.
this is- oh,
Extreme
she's so good.
Fighter.
Yay, Chrissy!
Physique.
Chrissy does the
She's so good.
the research
I'm a
in
very
this
good
relationship.
researcher.
That's
I
because
really
I did
am.
a competition, and that's when I was getting those muscle.
Oh, so you
magazines.
have done the
I did like a
competitions.
bikini one. It's called Bikini, right before the figure. You know, the figure girls have the six packs. It was
Oh.
more like a toned
Oh.
body. But then the girls would come in from the fitness. I was like, what?
I don't even know what a six-pack is. All I know is that I buy it at 7-Eleven.
Stop, look at her
I buy
body.
a six-pack at
Look at this. She acts like, come on now. Look
She
at
does.
that. You have a beautiful
Guys,
body.
it's not in there. It's
She
not in
does.
there yet. But it will be. It will be when I do Laura's advice and make my vision board. I'm going to put a flat stomach on it. And if it doesn't happen, I'm going to come to Laura and be like, why didn't this? I'm going to
Like,
call
what,
her.
what happens when what you want doesn't happen?
Yeah,
Or
I'm going to
else
call her
I'm
at
like-
6 a.m. I'm like, why didn't this happen,
You're gonna be one
Laura?
of those annoying clients. So you're like,
Yep. Yep. No, come on. Why are you guys picking up?
No, we're not.
I know.
All right, Mickey. So you have a new song coming up, which is exciting.
Oh, but you can't even sing it for us, right?
I'm going to sing it next time.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's actually perfect.
See?
And
She
so
could be our intro.
I know. So Mickey, who are some of the people that you look up to?
Oh,
Like
yeah,
some of
that's
the
good.
inspirations that you're like, oh my god, I love her, or whatever.
Um,
Obviously, we know Jay-Z and no, that was you, Jay-Z
Oh,
and
you-
Beyonce.
Oh, you mean
Which I totally hear you, but
music?
anything. Like
No,
any
what
kind
inspired
of-
you to get into
yeah.
what you do?
Well, as first, I like Joel Osteen.
Oh my
okay.
god, I watch him every
All right.
Sunday.
That
I love that you're
yeah,
into that.
Love him.
I love him too.
He's awesome.
That was good.
I have to say he's so charismatic. I have to give him that.
Yeah.
Like he totally is able to pitch to such a large crowd. Like that's pretty
Yeah.
amazing.
I can watch for hours, and he makes
Me
me feel
too.
so much better.
Yeah, I
Also-
agree.
And
That's beautiful
listening
to
to
know
like
that about
K-Joy.
you.
Oh, thank you.
That is
K-Joy.
nice because you
What's
would
a
never,
K-Joy?
looking at you, would never think that you were spiritual like that.
Oh.
Not that. Oh wait, that doesn't
What?
sound.
Spiritual
Sorry.
certain look? What?
Hey,
That's it.
Exactly.
Guys, let's take it back. It's too much.
What's on K-Joy?
oh, like gospel music.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
So
Like
you
love
you
like
know, in the
go-
morning,
you like
you
gospel
listen,
music?
very inspirational.
She can sing it. She can sing gospel.
Yeah,
That's impressive.
Thank you.
Do you sing gospel music?
Yes.
All right. When we leave the show, we're gonna let her sing
Yeah.
gospel.
I would love to
Or-
hear it.
So you look up to Joel Osteen.
Okay.
Yes. And then there's also the one that she mentioned that was on the movie. I forgot.
Who? Anthony
There's another-
Robbins?
Yes.
Tony Robbins?
Yeah,
Oh, you love Tony Robbins too?
He was on Shallow Hal.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god.
Love that movie.
Of course.
Who doesn't love Tony Robbins? If we could get him on the show, could you?
Tony Robbins.
Can Bowie our butler get Tony Robbins on the show?
I think. Oprah.
Oh, who doesn't love Oprah?
Dude, she created an empire out of like nothing. Like that's impressive.
I know.
There's so many people. It's hard for me to think.
We love Oprah.
You
I wish I could go on my Facebook and look at like. All
What
the
I don't
people.
understand is how are you single? You must meet a million men must come up to you.
They
all the time.
don't.
I don't
They
even
don't
believe
come
it.
up to
I don't
me.
even believe it.
They don't.
They're
Guys
scared.
don't come up to me.
That's why we have Laura here. Laura's going to
So we're
explain
gonna
why
do
are the
like
guys
a dating
scared.
show for both
Yeah.
Laura, the business strategist,
Yep.
Laura,
strategist,
why don't they
and life
come up
coach,
to me?
Yeah, Laura, come on.
and Mickey.
Come on, Laura. All right, Laura, come back on.
Listen, we're ready for selfie time.
Yes.
You better take a big 3 minutes.
You're intimidating them with all this
Stop
beauty.
it.
Do you think that's what it is? Everybody grab a
Wait,
prop.
what do I get? What should I take? The hat?
The hat. Yes.
We do this live, and
This is how we roll.
This is
I
how
love
we
the
roll.
spell. Selfie
love
time.
it.
Oh,
So
thank you.
That's from
Thank you.
Bowie, who's not
I'm
not
glad
here.
that you did that.
Really?
Because Bowie's not here tonight. Bowie's not here. Are we all in? Because guys, I don't have my glasses on. Somebody has to else tell me.
Yeah.
Are we in?
How do we click it?
I'm gonna do it. Are we in?
Yeah, you took like that.
I gotta keep doing it, guys. Are we in?
Yeah.
All right. So that wraps it up.
That wraps it up. So, Laura, again, where can they find your very fabulous
Laura's
program?
lifecoaching.com and kickass@lifebootcamp.com is my online program.
All right.
Which is very, very cool.
Don't
And-
call her at 6 a.m. like the other
Exactly.
people do.
And don't call it with some nonsense. And Mickey, where can they find you?
Mickey, MIKKIMAY. You can find me on social media or .com, which is being redone.
How are we gonna top
But you'll
these two
find it.
guests? These are the most beautiful guests I've ever seen in my life.
We'll come back.
Because we have
Yes.
guests. That's
we want
why.
you guys back.
Mm-hmm.
Next week, we'll have
Next week, we have the very awesome
Fran
from...
Green. She's a flirting coach, so you don't want to miss that.
The
Right, because
flirting
everyone
coach?
wants to
'Cause-
learn how to flirt
Right.
properly.
7 minutes of the stare, right? Without blinking.
What do you mean?
Ooh,
7
what's
minutes?
that?
What do you mean 7 minutes?
7 minutes?
Can you sing?
very long stare.
Can you sing for us to go out? Can you? All right, let's let her
Sing
sing.
like you have like 50
Connie
seconds.
and Chrissy. La la la.
She got my
la,
name
la,
right.
Connie and Chrissy.
No, you could sing real. You could do a real song. Go ahead.
I can't think. It's like so
She can't
fast.
sing.
What's your favorite song to sing? Do that.
Empire
Amazing
State-
Grace.
Empire
New,
State-
oh, well, we'll say New York. New York, concrete
love it.
jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Ciao. Until next week.
Till next week.